Really good, y'all. This Khadija A. Hall Media. I'm back with another video, and today I'm talking about a bunch of stuff. Lucky Daye, Beyonce, Target, Jonathan Majors coming back to Disney, all kind of stuff. But first, we're going to talk about Beyonce and her Grammy win. So, people are saying that Beyonce didn't deserve her win on Sunday for Cowboy Carter, and that the Lemonade album was the one that she should have won for. And then you had the racists coming out talking about, oh, there's no effing way she won. It was a DEI win. Just all kind of BS like that. And then it took an even crazier turn. People was like, she had a shock reaction. So people was like, it was fake. Why is she acting shocked? There was a legend that she knew she was gonna win, that Jay-Z bought the Grammy and all kind of stuff. And I don't know for sure if you can buy a Grammy. I heard you could, but I wouldn't be surprised with the world that we live in if you could buy a Grammy. But people also started pointing out the awkward hug between the two of them. He went in for a hug and she put her arm on his shoulder and he whispered something in her ear, but it did feel, it's not what I'm used to seeing from them, so it did seem like a weird hug. And I know they have a lot of stuff going on, and people are alleging that they separated, or they might have a secret divorce and they dividing all their assets because of the situation with the sexual assault charges that's going on right now, and all the other cases that's coming. He got a lot going on, and I ain't gonna lie, Jigga looked bad, bro. He looked bad. He looked tired and worn, and with everything going on, I wouldn't, it's understandable that he looked that way. But yeah, it's crazy. They even was talking about the way they were sitting. That means they're separated, but I don't know, hell. They might be separated. They may not be separated. Who knows? I know she changed her name back to Beyonce Knows and took the Carter off. So people was also talking about that too, is a factor. So I don't know, with everything, all this mess, I guess she like, I ain't about to let nobody ruin my reputation. I'm going to kind of separate myself as much as possible from this situation. And as a woman, if I was in her shoes, I would too. I would do all I could to protect myself. All them years I worked hard trying to get to where I am now, I absolutely would. And to protect my children, I would try to separate myself from his mess. Moving right along. Not that I needed to do this, but I just wanted to show y'all how good Will Smith is looking these days. He was on the Grammy red carpet, and I love what he had on. And I'm just happy to see him out and about, and his movies are doing good, and his music is out, and he's doing some good music. He got a good song with Big Sean. I feel like he apologized, and everybody deserves a second chance. But yeah, he was looking real yummy, and that's all I want to say about that. So moving along again. So let's talk about Target. Target stock is way down. And the shareholders that push so hard for DEI initiatives to go away, they suing Target because they said Target didn't reveal to them, they didn't disclose the risk of potential boycotts stemming from cancellations of their diversity program going away. See, this is what happens when you want to be discriminative. You don't want to value people who come in your stores that don't look like you, who are different races, sexual orientations, and they're not white. and they're not white men, this is what happens. And people are tired of y'all, so they want to cancel y'all. And so y'all losing money, and y'all don't like that, but you gotta pay. Oh yeah, Target, you and your shareholders, y'all gonna pay for y'all sins. Or y'all gonna pay for y'all sins. So I went to the comments, and people was dragging the ration, baby. It was funny. And before I get to reading these posts, I gotta say, Target and the shareholders stupid as hell. Because how are you gonna get rid of the DEI program, tell the people, nah, we don't want to deal with y'all like that, we don't mess with y'all like that, and think that they was gonna still support your store, come through, shop, and all this different stuff? Man, go to hell. Really? Stupid. Anyway, the post read, I love you, Target, but you're about to become an example. And they will, and they did. Got my Costco card yesterday. Target and Walmart can kick rocks, and they can. That's what happens when corporations continue to follow guidance from a failed businessman and an incompetent president. Exactly. The alleged Lord and Savior, Donnie Don, demented Don. And other one said, and black businesses, y'all was screaming about, and black business owners, y'all was screaming about last week, need to be on board or have their own lawsuit going on. Y'all can sue for impacting their businesses. Yes. So, I don't know. These people are delusional. They just sitting around like victims now. Oh, we didn't know. We just didn't expect this. And they didn't tell us how bad it would be. Common sense should have told you how bad this was going to be. Dummies. And black people, we don't need to go running back over them. We don't. We need to keep it real with the people who was keeping it real with us from day one. My next topic is my guy, Lucky Daye. Lucky Daye is my dude. That's my guy, man. I don't know him personally, but damn, I love him. I go up for him. He's from the same area I'm from. And Sunday night, he won his second Grammy for Best R&B Traditional Performance or something like that. And I'm so proud of him. Like, his albums, his music is so good, y'all. Go listen to his stuff. This man is so creative. His music director, they are so good with putting the stuff together. His bands is just, they're amazing. Lucky had a successful tour last year, US tour. Sold out. He did his damn thing. I just feel like even with all that, it's taken so long for him to get here, and I still feel like he's underrated. So that's why I support him the way I do. Anyway, he spoke with Essence and had some good things to say and talked about who he wanted to work with.
Here with Lucky Daye, Algorithm nominated tonight for Best R&B Album. So how does it feel to go in nominated with such an album that is genre bending?
It feels amazing because I used to say like genre bending and I had no genre, and I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is, man. Throw it in there. If it's great, it's just gonna go. And it just feels good to be validated. It feels good to be heard by such people that have high extent of music knowledge and music like durability, because they're doing this thing.
When we're talking about re-merging of sounds, you brought back rock music. How does it feel to be on the forefront of a sound that was kind of taken from us a long time ago?
Yeah, that's the thing. And what's crazy is I did a study on it before I did the album, just to know where they got it from first, so I can know where it originated. And that's when I started learning, like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Like, we've all just been borrowing from each other since the beginning of time. This is awesome.
You work with a lot of legendary artists like Earth, Wind & Fire, Victoria Monet, but who's on your bucket list you have not worked with yet?
Have not worked with yet. Ooh, I haven't worked with Billie Eilish yet. I feel like we'll make a crazy song. I also want to work with Coco Jones, because that's my dog, and we should have been worked by now. It's over time.
Next up, we got to talk about Jonathan Majors. I was floating around on the devil's internet, and I came across one of my favorite YouTubers, E-Man's Reviews. He does all things Marvel. He reviews all things Marvel, DC, and other stuff like the show From, Alex Cross, House of Dragons, stuff like that. Like I love his content. But anyway, he posted something that is a rumor out on the internet that it's possible Kevin Feige, you know, he's a CFO over there at Marvel, that Kevin Feige might be considering maybe bringing Jonathan Majors back for his epic role of Kane the Conqueror, which I absolutely love. He did his thing. But I don't have my hopes up or anything like that, because it's probably just a rumor. And, you know, I'm not about to get myself hyped up only to be let down, because I was pissed off about them letting him go anyway, because he was not found guilty on the charge that they tried to charge him with. You know, they felt he was overzealous and trying to get his phone back and talking about harassment. How could I be harassing you when I'm trying to get my property back? And New York law says I'm allowed to do what I have to do to get my property back. So anyway, and Marvel really pissed me off the way they played in my face and all of our faces for 5 or 6 years with Mahershala Ali playing as Blade, and then it just didn't happen. That pissed me off. Like, why y'all doing this to our great black actors? Don't play with me. But anyway, the streets came in the comment section and was like, please, we need him back. And one person was like, should have never got rid of him, which I agree. They better pay him more than what was offered before and make a public apology. They ain't gonna apologize. Even if they give him an increase, they're not gonna apologize. They ain't gonna do that. And then another person said they were mad at how he treated them Becky's. Nothing more, nothing less. He did nothing wrong. The F Marvel best movie yet. And I'm with her on that. I'm with her on that. And I'm gonna say allegedly, but I do feel like had she been a black woman, he'd still have his job. This wouldn't even be a thing. He wouldn't have got fired. I see a lot of times with stars and actors and things like that, if there's rumors or charges, if the wife is black, not enough people care, and folks will say she's lying, you know. But at the end of the day, whether this is a rumor or it's not a rumor, he's getting back to where he needs to be, slowly but surely. And he's getting some opportunities. And the trailer for his movie that's coming out in a few months, Magazine Dreams, oh my God, man, it screams actor. It screams Oscar. He is an excellent actor. That man know he can act. He just really can. I wish him and Megan the best. That's just the way I feel about it. Then, y'all, while I was making this video, some news broke on Jay-Z, his lawyer Shapiro, and Tony Buzbee. Now, I'ma say it's alleged because I don't know how true it is, but it's floating out there that Jay-Z is trying to go to Judge Torres to have the sanction that he wants put on Buzbee to be dismissed. I'm gonna read the letter for y'all because this is wild. Now, this alleged motion for dismissal, I'm gonna say it's alleged. I'm not a lawyer, but to me, from what I see, it looks like Jay-Z wants to have this motion dismissed for the sanctions that he was trying to have the judge put on Tony Buzbee. Now, y'all remember he said Tony Buzbee was an ambulance chaser and all that kind of stuff. So the letter reads, Dear Judge Torres, we write on behalf of defendant Sean Carter to respectfully request that Mr. Carter's motion for sanctions pursuant to Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 11, docket number 60, we withdraw at this time without prejudice. We have discussed this matter with counsel for plaintiff. The plaintiff is I assume he's talking about Buzbee. We have discussed this matter with counsel for plaintiff, who consents to the submission and agrees the withdrawal is without prejudice. Respectfully submitted. Now, this is something else, because they met with Buzbee. Allegedly, they met with Buzbee. And I just want to know what the hell was said in that meeting that made Jay-Z change his mind. Because Jay-Z was like, you ain't getting a dime. I'm suing you. You're not getting a dime out of me. And he wasn't letting up. He was standing 10 toes down. He was standing on business. He was serious. He wasn't about to just take this line down. So, and he felt like Tony Buzbee was just trying to do maybe a money grab kind of thing. And, but he did sit some cases aside for Diddy to handle this stuff with Jay-Z. Now, we still don't know what's true and what's not true, but I am so shocked by this. What happened in that meeting? What made Jigga change his mind? That's the question of the day. But that's all, y'all. I got one more thing. I have a video that is showing a black man standing on business when it comes to making these companies respect our mind and respect our black dollar and not letting them play with us. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Please like this, share this, subscribe on YouTube, cut your notification bells on so you can see more content that I have coming up. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be blessed. This is Khadijah A. Hall Media. I'm out of here.
Okay, cool. Dollars right there. I'm gonna get this though. Ooh.
Okay, I'll check it.
What? I just did not now. Right now, have you heard of how much is it again?
2632.
2632. Have you heard of DEI?
Not that I know of.
You haven't? Okay. Part of the reason why I'm not going to purchase this because of how she treated me and your staff since I've been here. And so I'm just going to leave. Let her help you take it all back. I'm done. So yeah, I didn't buy anything here at Target. And see, that's what we got to get our activists to know, that we can do boycott, but you got to add inconvenience to it. Everybody in the country need to go to a local Target, shop, get all the things that you think that you would like, put it in the cart, go to the cash register and say, you know what? You all don't support DEI. This is my last, and they can call the police. I thought they'd been out here waiting on me, but I ain't coming back no way. Peace.